Hi guys, it's Nancy. Welcome back to my channel, and I have some new products from Simon Hurley. Yay, so excited. So yes, first and foremost, there is a new ink color. I was sent the new Sidewalk Chalk, which is kind of a pinky purpley color. You'll see when we go to stamp with it. I would say it's a cross between like a lavender and a lilac. You'll see when we stamp it out. This I love. This is the new Lilies pull apart stamp, and this is the one we're going to play with today. I cannot wait. So first of all, yes, it is beautiful for Easter, but we have Mother's Day coming up. We have spring. This is my favorite flower of the summer. And so you have a pull-apart border on the right. You have these polka dots in the center, and then you have a pull-apart border on the left. Or you can use the whole thing as a background stamp. And you can see it is red rubber stamp, so you're going to get a good impression with that. But love the pull-apart ideas and just love the beautiful graphics of this flower. So stunning. Okay. And then we have some fun stamps. We have this stencil, which is the Flower Power stencil. This is going to look really good with some embossing paste through it, maybe some glitter added to it, and of course my favorite, some foiling. So we will play with that in another video. And then this Easter set is so cute. This is called Hoppy Easter. Look at the bunny. He's so adorable. Hopping by to say hi. There is a lollipop. Look at these Easter eggs. Happy Easter. Easter basket. Another couple Easter eggs. Somebody loves you. Somebody made you a card. Hope you have an excellent day. Somebody told me. Happy Easter. You're one of my favorite peeps. Peeps are my favorite candy. Happy Easter. Happy spring. And then you have the back side of him, which is also super cute. You have this little chick coming out of the egg. I don't know what this is. I think this is probably grass or maybe the cracked part of the egg. I'll have to figure out what that is. But yeah, super cute. And then you have this solid egg and these two decorative eggs, which are going to be fun to color in. And then, of course, we have an outline egg here. So lots of fun. We'll definitely be making a video with this and with the stencil. But today, I wanted to play with this peel apart background stamp and this new ink pad. And we're going to be stamping on some watercolor paper and doing a little bit of watercoloring. So I've grabbed the Simon inks I have so far. So I have Piggyback, Rosy Cheeks, Prom Queen, and Triple Berry. And I think you'll see Sidewalk Chalk kind of falls in the middle there. So we'll definitely swatch that out and see where it falls. And then I have a piece of watercolor paper. One side is a little bit more smooth than the other side. I'm just going to stick that down in my Tim Holtz stamping platform here. And I really just want those flowers down one side. And I'm going to watercolor it. So we're going to put these down to this side here. Like that. And before we stamp it, we're going to use our anti-static tool. I'm going to use some Versamark ink. Like I had a magnet in the way there. Oh, an ink pad in the way. It's hung up right here on the corner. And I'm just going to do it one more time for good measure. All right, that looks pretty darn good. I know you guys can't see it, but it looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna take that off of there. Move this aside. And we're going to heat emboss this with some Ranger Gold tinsel. I have a little coffee filter here. Beautiful. Oh, that looks pretty just like that, you guys. Think about Easter cards, wedding cards. Like I said, we have Mother's Day coming up. I mean, you could even make this a really nice kind of toned down sympathy card if you needed it. All right, and we're just going to heat it up. Now, because this is glitter, I want my gun to heat up for a second before we go right to it. A lot of people like to heat from underneath when they're doing glitter. I don't think that's necessary with the Ranger embossing powders. When you have chunkier embossing powders or chunkier glitters, it might be, but these are so saturated in pigment and in glitter that you really don't need to do that. And you'll see pretty quickly it will transform, and that glitter will kind of lay down flat as it starts to heat up and the powder starts to melt. So you can see that it becomes more solid and uniform looking as you're heating it up, and then you'll know that it's done. This is a nice gold embossing powder because it's not just glittery, it's got the solid pieces in there as well. So it's going to be easy to watercolor in this too. Okay, so I think I have all that done, so you can see there's a lot of pretty sparkle in there. Beautiful. All right. So I'm just going to bring a water brush in. Let me swatch out these colors real quick so we can see what the difference is. So Piggyback is a super light ink. I don't even know if you guys can see that. It's really light. Let me try to swatch that better. I mean, it is just super light. That's as much pink as we're going to get out of that one. And then I think we have Sidewalk Chalk is probably going to be next. And like I said, it's kind of a light lavender color. Rosy Cheeks is more of a carnation pink. Prom Queen is my favorite. It's like a fuchsia pink. And then last but not least is Triple Berry, which is a purple pink. So you can see the difference there. I would say Triple Berry and Sidewalk Chalk. Sidewalk Chalk is more the lighter version of Triple Berry, where Piggyback is the lighter version of Rosy Cheeks. And then, of course, we have Prom Queen as our fuchsia. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea there. Let me hold that swatch up so you can see it. Forgive my crudeness with just swiping it onto the pad there. But Sidewalk Chalk, I'm going to say, is the lighter. You can see it's more of a lavender color on that. So on that note, I'm going to take Prom Queen and Sidewalk Chalk. I don't think I need the others. Maybe some Piggyback will get added in. But we're going to do some ink smushing and just watercolor this in. And I just have a plain watercolor brush here. It's going to make it really easy to color this in. Tiger lilies. Is that what they are? Tiger lilies? No. Stargazer lilies. Tiger lilies are orange. Stargazer lilies are pink. They're my favorite. So I'm just going to take some of that ink pad and put it on my mat. My glass mat. I know you guys won't be able to see it, but we're just going to grab some of that with our water brush and just start coloring it in. So it'll give us a nice subtle color. And what's nice about using the gold embossing powder is it will keep my embossing, will keep the ink in its spot, so I don't have to worry about going outside the lines and looking messy. I'm just kind of going into the center with the darker color. You could also use the reinkers if you have the reinkers. Okay, and I'm going to bring in some of the lighter pink and blend it in, and I realize I'm going to need some green for the leaves. So we're going to go in with some Sidewalk Chalk and just blend that out into the pink. The Sidewalk Chalk is a nice combination because it's not too pink, it's not too purple, it's right in the middle. Okay. And if you need to, blend a little better, you can go in and add a little bit more of the darker Prom Queen. Go in and add a little bit more of the Sidewalk Chalk until you have it smooth and blended the way you like it. Okay, and then I realize we need a little bit more green. Well, some green. I don't have any green in here. Let me just blend these colors a little better. Okay, so I think that looks good. Let me grab some green. I'm going to grab some later Gator. That might be too light. We might need some fake plant with that. Yeah, that's a little light, but that's okay. some fake plant, which is the darker green. Okay, and then for the, is it the stamens? I always forget what that is for the middle of the flower. We're going to do some golden yellow here, which is slippery when wet. So let me clean this mess up here. Oh, too much water. Too much water. Try that again. Did I miss any? Nope, I think that looks pretty good. Look how pretty and simple that was. Nice spring colored, watercolored look with these lilies, and just use some inks and some simple watercoloring. And we can put that on card base here. All right, let me see these fun sentiments. I like this happy spring. I'm going to do some stamp surgery here. Look away. So I'm just going to slice that right in half. And I have the little grid lines on Simon's block here. So I can line this up. See if I like the way that looks. Oh, it's a little crooked. Let's try that again. Let's put it on the card front the way we want it. Oh, we could just do spring. That's pretty. Okay, I think that looks pretty straight. And I'm going to go in with the prom queen again. And since it's a new stamp, I'm just going to practice stamping it off a few times to make sure my inky fingers don't get in it. There we go. So with a new photopolymer stamp, sometimes it takes a couple of inkings to get that nice and smooth. So okay, bring this in, put it down right there, hold it in place a second so that ink transfers over, because again it is watercolor paper, so sometimes that takes an extra minute. Very pretty. The stamp surgery, I promise you, did not hurt my stamps. So I can put them right back where they are. So now we have this fun little spring card. I can just glue this panel down. That's it. Nice little watercolor look. I like the pop of gold. But those lilies are just stunning. They just made it really easy to color and put card base down. There we go. Really easy, really simple, fun watercolor spring card using the new ink color Sidewalk Chalk and Prom Queen from Simon Hurley Creates, and then the new stamp set, which is the peel apart rubber stamp called Lovely Lilies. And it says it's 3 pieces because you get the left side, the center, and the right side. Don't forget you can stamp the whole thing together as well, but I love having that versatility. Go check it out. I'll put some links down below for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and keep on stamping. Bye-bye.